we have Martin Luther King Junior Day of Service this Saturday, and we had a great press conference at Antelope Valley High School. We have a former Palmdale High School running back sit in the Antelope Valley low seat and actually represented the city very well, Mr. Christ. And I was proud to do so.
Was that because you lost the bet?
I didn't lose the bet.
Oh.
He did lose to Antelope Valley High School 4 years in a row, though.
Oh.
Go Lopes.
Well, in football, you know what we're talking about. I thought,
yeah,
that's true. That's absolutely true.
When Marvin was in school, they didn't do well.
No, we did extremely well. We just didn't do extremely well on the varsity level. They actually let you play varsity?
Marvin played with my brother. That's why I'm able to talk.
Football.
Mr. Paul. Oh, no, we're going to the speaker part.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the time for any person who would like to address the City Council on any item that is not on the agenda. You'll find speaker cards at the back of the council chambers. We respectfully request that you fill the cards out completely and print as clearly as possible so that if necessary, the City Council, City Manager, or City staff will be able to get in touch with you. As much as we appreciate your request to make comments before your 3 minutes begin, please understand your time begins when your name is announced. Individual speakers are limited to 3 minutes each. If you choose to ask a question during this time, any response by council will not extend your 3 minutes. When you approach the podium, you will see 3 lights. The green light comes on when your time begins, the yellow light comes on when you have 30 seconds remaining, and the red light comes on when your 3 minutes are up. We ask that you be considerate of the allotted time to allow other speakers to have their 3 minutes as well. Following this procedure will allow for a smooth and timely process for the meeting. State law prohibits the City Council from taking action on items not on the agenda, and your matter will be referred to the City Manager. Thank you.
Mr. Paul. I know that you've been wanting to hear this. My papers were filed today.
Mr. Mayor, Vice Mayor, Council agency members, good evening.
For those of you who don't know, Mr. Paul is my opponent.
Looking forward to it. Thank you. I'm a little hobbled tonight. A friend of mine was supposed to be spotting me on a ladder, and when I hit the ground, he yelled out, "You still got it." I guess I fall pretty well, but my ankle is just really tore up. Later on, he told me, he said, "What do you want? I'm an undertaker. I don't know how to save people." So, but his son's a Navy SEAL, and he kids me about being in the Army, and I told him I would walk in 3 days on this leg, and I just proved to you all that I could. Other than the usual reasons for coming, I wanted to see tonight, Mr. Mayor, if we would have any dramatic other entrances into the race for mayor. I thought this would be a good forum for someone to burst forward, present themselves, but no one has. That's fine. I did have one question while we were talking about the redevelopment agency. Does this mean that we have to sell the bonus homes? I don't know if that's something that we're going to have to do, but that concerns me because you're right, Mayor. We're making a great deal of progress helping people and bringing diversity to the city. But that said, just thank you for all you do. The bikes and trails master plan is a lot of work. I'm always impressed by how much effort comes out of this city, and no matter what happens, that will continue. So thank you, and good night.
Thank you. Diane Grooms.
I would like to withdraw my card.
Did I put you at the top? Teresa Malone.
I'd like to bring staff and council's attention to a couple of inequities in our code. One of them is that you must take your garbage cans in 12 hours after pickup and put them out only 12 hours before pickup. Pickup in my neighborhood is 7 o'clock, noon, and 1600. Unless somebody's there all day long, they can't go with the code. And as somebody who is there all day long, I can't either, because at 7 o'clock at night, it's darker than 3 feet down a cow's throat in my neighborhood. That's with 2 street lights and every light in front of my house on. I am not walking down to the curb with a garbage can, which I can't even touch with my bare hands because it'll stop my medicine from working. The other one is that under the code, if you have something wrong with your house and you get a citation, if you're a senior citizen, there is a program for those who aren't financially able to avail themselves of grants. If you're disabled, you get to mortgage your house to the city. Even if I could, I wouldn't. I paid that house off with blood, sweat, and damn near my life. I am never mortgaging it. Not to the city, not to anybody. I'll be dead before there's a mortgage on it. I would like the disabled, such as myself, treated the same as senior citizens in our community. And not that Palmdale gets much right, but that they do. They treat the disabled the same as senior citizens under their code. I would like the council and the staff to research that and to put that forward. And also, just on behalf of myself, Mr. Mayor, I was standing over in the corner because the mass of humanity in this room stunk so bad I couldn't breathe. And that was the only corner where the wafting cloud of chemicals couldn't reach me. But you moved me over by the door. And I have been holding my breath every now and then when somebody walked by ever since. Thanks. I'm going to be sitting in my car crying for about a half an hour before I can drive home. Thank you so much.
Of the three things, we are working on having one trash picked up, one can, one pickup. So we are working on that. It must have been the vice mayor that moved you over to the door. It wasn't me. And I asked you to look into the other problem with the...
Yeah, in terms of the, yeah, we will look into that.
Okay, thank you. Like somebody. Chris Allen. Hey, I saw you in the struggle.
Yes, exactly. How you doing? Mayor, City Council. I'm an occupier with Occupy 80, and like Mr. Mayor pointed out, we ran into each other the other day, and I asked to make an appointment so that I can get a resolution on the agenda. And I just heard that the city manager is who I talked to about that. Is that correct?
I thought you talked to Chris in the back of the room. Whatever.
No, I haven't heard back from Chris.
I'm going to be gone for a while.
Yeah, that's what I found out. The resolution I want to talk about tonight is the same one LA City, New York City, Albany, the state of Vermont. I mean, it's a tidal wave of cities now starting to stand up and break the chains that money has over our government. It's move to amend, get money out of politics. It's a combination of the two. The Citizens United has completely wrecked our political system. We need to overturn that. Montana's Supreme Court has actually overturned it. In order for what the mayor talked about tonight about getting the white what you call it? I'm getting nervous up here. You said the old white man's club. That's what you said. Breaking it up and becoming more diverse, and having more citizen involvement in government. We need to level the playing field and have money not such a controlling factor in this process. Here locally, I've lived here 26 years. I'm not going to get on a plane and go stand up in front of Congress, which January 17th, Occupy Congress, they'll all be out there in their tents. But I can't get on a plane and go petition Congress, so I have to come here to my local political partners and hopefully get my council to stand with me in fighting the political system that the whole country is under. 40 more seconds. So, thank you for the offer to talk with Chris. When you get back, I look forward to meeting with you. This is a tidal wave. It's running fast. Everywhere it's going to happen. In order for it to take effect, 200 million people, 200 million citizens need to stand together and form a constitutional convention so that we can make the amendment to the Constitution, because obviously Congress is not going to do it. So we have to do it for them. Okay? Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. I'm going to bring up a couple of subjects, okay? The shelter discriminates. Number one, I have epilepsy. They won't let me in there. That's why I live in the street, okay? You know I'm a smart woman. I'm not dumb. Okay, I could be running a law clinic if I could. Anyways, because I could have been a special need law person or secretary, okay? Okay, law enforcement. I don't like it when they tell women things like, I didn't see it. I didn't see it. They didn't touch you. Mayor, when a woman is touched, she then gives it to her child. And the child then goes into a circle. So then, if we can't break the chain, then you know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm sorry, sleep outside. Okay, yes, and another thing. The fire department also makes comments like, oh, she thinks she's in the service because I have PTSD, okay? Now, I'd like to help him because I've survived a lot, okay? In the future, I will be running horses to treat abused women with, okay? It's being established. Anyways, okay. I'm going to make a little quick comments because I hear what you guys say and I don't want to put my note in there. The bike thing, why don't you put it on highway laws? It's right with the Sierra highways. Let me see, the city can be put into LA County and you can get the benefits of the county, while you temporarily have it. And then remember I told you that a certain lawyer could do a HUD, they could do an online advocates. And then let me see, the farmer's market that a homeless person kind of brought up one day. Mayor, you can get money, okay? And it's called a farmer's market promotion program. You can get monies for it, and I will hand you this if you would like. Let me see, the grants administered by FMPP are targeted to help improve, expand domestic farmers, markets, roadside stands, community-supported agricultural programs, anti-tourist activities, and other direct producer-to-consumer market opportunities. And there's grants for this also, okay? I can't reach you.
Just give it to the city manager and he'll make certain I get it. Okay?
Oh, okay, well, when I will.
Sure.
Okay, and there are organizations such as the National Organic Program, let's see, the National Farmers Market Directory, Organic Market Assistance. Eventually you can make it bigger, you know what I'm saying? And anyways, I'm a survivor. I'd like to help other women. I'm not some kind of like little, you know what I'm saying? See, I got my long hair still. I didn't cut the shame away. But you see, the thing is you don't even know what a horse could, maybe you do, you're a country boy, what a horse could do for a woman. I'm trying to establish that I'm going to make the horses that they're going to treat the women, and I'm going to get it padded, don't worry, but if it's reported tonight, then it's padded. I'm going to make trials to trails, and I'm going to help women come out of their little shell, and instead of suffering on their negatives, they're going to be working on their positives. I'm a survivor of a lot, but you see, you know what, when my brain was traumatized, what I did instead is I filled it with law. Or can you don't tell? No, I could tell you lots about the mental health and everything.
I know what you're saying about the horses. Okay.
Okay, well, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, good. Ron Rock?
Mr. Mayor, Council, I live down in an area where there are fourplexes that are built right beside each other. And the garages come out on a joint driveway. There are people that are parking their cars in front of the garage doors when they're down, therefore blocking the driveway from people getting in and out. And I've called parking enforcement, and they won't come down to enforce it because it's on private property. So they requested that I had signs put up with the citation number, phone number, and so I did that. And I'm asking you to assist me a little bit to get the parking enforcement to come down and enforce that.
That's easy. Can we do that? Okay. You'll talk to the city manager at the end of the meeting. We'll take care of that.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yul?
Yes, sir.
Haven't seen you in a while.
Nice to see you today.
Nice to see you.
I appreciate this. My name is Yul Vargas. I haven't done anything rocket science. All I did is took an old evaporative cooler, which is 90 some odd years technology, and made it very energy efficient, energy friendly, green energy. I'm here to introduce myself to Jason in Solar City. All it is an evaporative cooler, but it does not need any electricity. It takes 300 watts of solar panels, takes a DC motor, a little bilge pump, and 2 car batteries. Voila, you got it. You can see it on the internet, solarcool1.com. I introduced myself about 2 years ago. I was excited about BYD. They have the main components. They have the lithium batteries. They have the solar panels, which is the most expensive part. And right now, Solar City, of course, could supply us with a tremendous amount of solar panels. It will create jobs. Unfortunately, I have not had any manufacturer here locally supporting me. I don't know them. IMDCO Corporation in Phoenix, Arizona, Mr. Sam Montini, Board Director of Marketing, along with Mr. Brian Campbell, the President. They're extremely interested. And locally here, when I called Frank Donato, introduced me to Rachel Rosen, Sensible Solar on M4, right around the corner from Mr. Mike Antanovich's office. And the engineer is working on it to make a commercial-ready unit. I have been demonstrating this unit from late peak night to Mr. George Runner when he was assembling it, as well as your office, Mark. I showed it to Louis Garibay. I was pleading to meet some of the engineers of BYD. You see, with watts and volts and amps, you cannot mess around. There's not poetry. It's just hardcore numbers. Either this device works or it doesn't work. And that's all I'm begging for.
Jason, put Yul together with Solar City, see if they have some interest.
I'm sorry, for you? I appreciate it very much. Thank you so much. Mr. Mann, real quick, but those restaurants that they're paying $30,000, my building on Avenue J, I was charged 300% by these sanitation department people. There's agencies that for 40% fee, they will reduce it. From $3,600 average per month, per year, I'm sorry, they reduced it to $700. I got rebated back. Thank you so much. Mr. Paul, I know a good personal lawyer. When you fell off the ladder, that guy underneath you. The ladder. So meet me outside.
That was it? We do have another candidate for city council in the back. It's John, correct?
That's correct. John.
And how do you pronounce your last name?
Any way you want. Paramus.
Paramus?
Yes.
Welcome.
Thank you.
And thank you for not putting in a speaker card so you could do a speech, okay? We appreciate that. Okay. That's it? Closed session?
Yeah, we have a closed session under Government Code Section 54956.9C to determine whether to initiate litigation on the case.
We'll be back.